significant Antarctic blast is on the way. Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our special update. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got a big system that is rapidly going to form over the weekend and grow into a significant storm in the Southern Ocean around Monday and Tuesday. It's going to dredge up the biggest Antarctic blast we've seen in New Zealand for at least this year, potentially a year or two, but it's only really going to affect the lower portion of the South Island with those temperatures, but the windy weather will go nationwide. This is the map for Monday that I'm talking about, but we're going to come back to this map in a moment. We've got to still go through the weekend, so let's kick off with the Friday animated wind map to begin with. So this shows wind and air pressure. Higher air pressure in the yellow and the white, low air pressure in the purpley blue down here. So we're seeing a lot of low pressure, and this is the area that we're monitoring for the weather bomb, cyclogenesis. That's when the air pressure drops 24 hectopascals in 24 hours. This is likely to do that twice, from lunchtime Saturday to lunchtime Sunday, and then it does it again lunchtime Sunday to lunchtime Monday, as it goes from being here down here, southeast of New Zealand. It's not coming over the top of us, but it's going to grow so big, it will affect both islands with strong winds, and those Antarctic winds will affect the lower portion of the South Island. So let's try and make sense of all of that for you. Here is Saturday's setup. The low out here, 982 hectopascals. That's an important number. That's also quite low air pressure already. It's already getting down to a level that would be enough to generate some weather warnings. So we've got the big nor'westers in front of it, which means Saturday's going to be a mild day, warmer than average in many parts of the country by a few to several degrees in some spots. The eastern North Island will be the warmest because you've got a bit of subtropical weather coming down there, so you'll get into the low to mid 20s as that nor'wester really starts to kick in. So 982 on Saturday. By Sunday, estimated is 957. That's about 25 hectopascal drop. So that's technically a weather bomb if it occurs just like that. Even if it just fails to make that technical term, it's still an explosive low pressure system that is growing very, very fast. So as it deepens, it starts to dredge up this colder air. So Sunday, the temperatures drop. And in Southland, for example, your highs on Saturday will be around 17 or 18 degrees. By the time you get to Sunday, you can cut about 10 degrees off that. Your highs single digits in some areas. You might just get to 10, but it will be much colder with those sou'westers coming in, the rain showers, and the strong winds surging all the way up to about Auckland with gale force winds here and there around New Zealand. And obviously it'll be windiest through Cook Strait, Wellington, and the eastern side of the country. So watch out for the Met Service wind warnings. Let's go to Monday. We've got swells to deal with first of all. They are huge down here around Southland's coastline. The areas you're seeing in the purple pushing up around 9-10 metres. So that is significant. And those big swells push up on the west coast as well. Around Greymouth, they'll be around 6 or 7 metres. So that is significant, dangerous. Stay away from the sea as you go on towards Monday. Let's take a look at the Monday air pressure map. So we were 957 on Sunday. 931 as we go into Monday. So that is, again, technically falling into that weather bomb criteria for 2 days in a row, which is unusual. This is a huge storm. The computer modeling that we check from various suppliers around the world, GFS from America, ECM from Europe, IBM supercomputer Watson, which crunches all of the models into one outlook, they are all picking the same setup. So here's the Antarctic ice shelf on the map down here. Not too often we have that on the screen. There's the strong winds coming up and off that ice shelf and straight on in to the South Island. There could be sea level snow around Fiordland and potentially Southland. Southland's got snow flurries in Lumsden and Gore that are being forecast right now. And the daytime highs on Monday and Tuesday, especially Tuesday, 4 or 3 degrees, plus that's the high. So the wind chill here is significant. So let's talk about that now. Back to that map we started with. So this southerly, here's Antarctica down here. Again, very unusual for it to be on our maps as we're talking because our weather doesn't come from Antarctica very often. This is coming from right off the middle of Antarctica, not just the outer edges of it, but right in central parts of Antarctica, works its way up and out and up towards New Zealand. So you can see this white shading on the map. That's not snow, that's the wind chill. Now, everything you see on white in this map is wind chill below minus 30 minus 30 to minus 40 wind chills all the way out here, almost halfway to New Zealand. The areas in blue going up, that's below 0 to about minus 10 in the wind chill. So you can see that the South Island through the mountains, not Canterbury, but through the mountains, it's a little hard to see, it's a little bit, low resolution, but basically Southland, Otago, through the mountains and Fiordland, you've got wind chills of between minus 2 and about minus 10 going into Monday and Monday night. So for newborn livestock, definitely an alert for you guys to already start sorting out protecting them. I know you're going to have a busy couple of days farming down there and being out in that cold weather, protecting the newborn livestock. So my hat's off to you ahead of this, but you've got these very cold winds coming in on Monday. So as we get in towards Tuesday, those winds, the cold temperatures and the winds combine. So Monday night, Tuesday morning looks to be the peak of the cold weather. That means on Tuesday, places like Gore might have a high of +3. That is not very warm. There could be overnight lows like in Lumsden, the wind chill will be -7 on Tuesday morning. So that is very cold. In Dunedin, there could be a few snow flurries, but if you look carefully, Canterbury's mostly dry. So you might get a few snow flurries in the mountains and the alpine passes are likely to be affected. You've also got the strong winds, but the angle being slightly more southwest is protecting Canterbury from that one on Tuesday. And by the way, I'm not talking a lot about northern New Zealand. You've got blustery weather, but actually a lot of sunshine and a lot of dry weather, especially along the eastern areas like Bay of Plenty, the eastern side of Northland, Gisborne, Hawke's Bay. You will notice the temperature drop, but it won't be too brutal or too bad for you. The Antarctic part is really down here, West Coast, Southland, Otago, Canterbury, High Country. Final map is for Wednesday. It's already easing and already the winds coming back from Queensland are drifting down towards the lower South Island. So you'll feel the warmth coming back, especially into Wednesday afternoon. And by Thursday and Friday, you're back into double digits with a high on Friday of 14 and the windy westerlies returning to Southland. So we've got some big weather on the way. Keep up to date with the Met Service warnings. They are the official forecasters, not NIWA. NIWA's climate. Focus on Met Service and of course ruralweather.co.nz. Rural weather is all about your local farm and your local suburb. In the cities as well, we cover you. So if you need to follow the barometric pressure, cloud cover, wind, rainfall, snow temperatures, all of that you can get for free on New Zealand's largest website, weather website, which is ruralweather.co.nz. We'll see you again on Monday with our next video, but over the weekend we will have extra news and map updates covering all this for you. Have a good weekend.